La Crosse is a really nice place to live. I mean, beautiful area, quiet. I think quiet is a good word to describe La Crosse. La Crosse is one of, the bigger cities in Wisconsin, but that doesn't mean it's a big city. Everyone kind of knows everyone there, and that's where Barbara and Todd Kendhammer lived.
Barbara and Todd first met when they were in high school. Todd saw her at a wedding and knew she was the one.
The way he described it was kind of love at first sight.
They went on to get married and were together ever since.
They had a 25-year marriage, 2 children, and a grandchild.
Barb Kendhammer was a very loving and devoted wife and mom.
Her life was pretty much her family.
Very dedicated to anything she took on, whether that was a project with her kids, being a grandmother, or her work.
Barb was a lunch lady at the local middle school, and it was a job that she loved.
Todd Kendhammer worked with glass throughout his life.
His first job out of high school was with a glass company. He worked with windows, windshields. Eventually, he went on to start his own company.
You would see the ads in the paper. Stone through the living room window, broken windshield from an accident, call Todd Kendhammer.
Barb and Todd did everything together. They took walks together, went for ice cream together. Their home was a beautiful home in the countryside that they built together, and they often rode to work together. Todd would drive Barb to her job at the middle school, but one day that drive took a horrible turn.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
I have an emergency.
What?
I'm on Bergen Corridor.
Okay, and what happened there?
A pipe went through and had us.
What move?
A pipe went through the windshield.
It's a Friday morning, September 2016, and Todd Kendhammer calls 911, stating that he and his wife have been in an accident. Some type of accident involving a pipe.
So far I'll be out seeing also. Blew up. I mean, something blew up.
Police arrived and began investigating a car crash or some type of accident with another vehicle and a pipe.
When authorities get there, they see this car. It's a Toyota Camry. It's half in the ditch, it's half on the road.
There was a hole in the windshield, and the windshield was kind of smashed.
And they find that Barb is barely alive.
If she's on the ground outside of the vehicle, Todd Kendhammer is by her side, seeming to be performing CPR.
I know CPR first aid. Come on, Barb. Let's take him.
Take him. Sir, come on over with me, okay?
Go at the officer, sir.
Come with me.
When first responders first arrived, they noted that she had some significant injuries and she wasn't responsive, but she did have a pulse.
Who is this?
My wife.
It's your wife? Okay. What happened? Do you know what happened?
There's a pipe. There's a pipe over here.
Okay. Come up here by the thing here.
It's
Okay.
gonna be all right.
I don't know. Okay. There's a pipe in the ground.
No, it come out of that tree off a truck.
Of a truck.
A truck or a trailer or something. I think it was a truck with a clamp been on it. I tried to catch it.
Catch the pipe.
I tried to see it. I hit it. I went to hit it, but the windshield got me.
It came across the windshield.
It came through the windshield.
Okay. Just stay right here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
As Todd and Barb are headed to work that day, Todd says a pipe comes off a truck headed in the opposite direction and goes through the front windshield, hitting Barb.
Where did the pipe go?
I got it out here on the road.
It's there.
And I was so freaked out.
Officers do find a pipe behind the car in the grass.
Yeah, don't touch it, but is it laying there?
Yeah.
130.
Okay.
The pipe was an iron pipe, and it was 53 inches long, 10 pounds, pretty heavy, like a water pipe, something you'd see not maybe in your house, but below the sink, going to the sewer line.
There is a pipe laying over here. Yep.
Is she okay or not?
I don't know, Todd. I'm not going to give you any false hope, okay? They're working on her.
One of the first officers responding had dash cam, and you could see Todd at the scene.
130, 104, give me a couple seconds. 130 to 128.
You hear in the dash cam video Todd repeatedly saying that he wants to stay by Barb's side. Please let me stay with her. Please let me be with her.
I gotta go with her. Gotta go with her. I gotta see if she's okay.
Well, just wait. Let them do their work, okay?
I have to go with her.
Well, we'll get you down there, okay?
I have to say goodbye. I have to go with her, please. Is she okay?
I can't tell you that. I don't know.
Can I
I'm not
ask
over there.
her?
Why don't you stay right here? We'll just stay right here.
She's gonna be all right.
130 to 128. 120, go ahead. I need you to go grab your camera again and start taking pictures.
Authorities also see a lot of blood. There's blood on the floorboard. There's also blood in the console.
Blood outside of the car, glass shards on the passenger seat.
Police officers took photographs and found some blood on the rear passenger wheel, and next to the wheel in the grass there was what they thought was a substantial amount of blood on the grass.
It was just this freak accident.
I know you got 101 things going through your mind, but was it a truck with a trailer?
It looked like a flatbed.
A flatbed?
Like an older flatbed.
Truck?
Yeah, it was an older truck.
The police immediately started looking for the truck because either there's a person that is driving dangerously or has a loose load.
We put out stories saying police are looking for information about this flatbed. Hey, if you were in this area, please give police a call because they're looking for this truck.
She's not making it.
After this accident, Barb is taken to the local hospital.
Center Sergeant will make sure that she gets down there. Just hang tight here, okay? I gotta check that.
She is put immediately in intensive care. She has tubes everywhere. She is completely unresponsive and barely alive.
I don't believe Todd Kendhammer ever left her bedside while she was at the hospital. She was ultimately declared brain dead.
She never regained consciousness, and she did pass away later the next day.
We talked about it in the newsroom because, of course, that's a strange event. You know, we have crashes, but how often does it happen that a pipe comes off a truck and goes through a windshield and kills someone?
Now that Barb has passed away, they're trying to frantically find this truck driver who may be a hit-and-run driver, now responsible for her death. About a week after the accident, the Sheriff's Department calls Todd in and says, we need more information on this truck. Can you describe it further? Can you give us some more details?
Todd is brought in to the Sheriff's Department. He's going in to try to, find the truck where the pipe fell off and injured his wife.
What do you recall about that truck? Do you remember where you were on the road in proximity to turning off onto Bergen Coulee? What the truck looked like, what you can recall on that?
It was when we talk and stuff when we drive, so all I can remember it was like a darker, like a 2000 era, and I don't know if it was a Ford or a Chevy or Dodge, I don't know, it was a darker colored. All I remember is the back had like a flatbed with sides on it.
When officers are looking at surveillance video, there's no truck matching the description that he gave.
They never found a truck to match Todd's description.
We've concluded that the truck never existed.
What is the address of the emergency?
This was a bizarre case.
Just like the picture-perfect marriage.
It really seemed like they did everything together.
He would even drive her to work. But then that drive took a horrible turn.
And this is something you read about, or this is something you watch on TV. This isn't something that happens in lacrosse.
And what happened there? I passed the windshield.
Seconds, 130 to 128.
It just didn't seem to make sense.
Where the heck is the truck and where the heck is the driver?
She had a lot of injuries.
That's freaky.
It just seemed like something didn't add up.
God does mysterious things.